adulthood is not for the weak. So yesterday I booked a ride. I was charged 15k. It's not that I was charged 15k because I've paid more than that on rides. But this is for a place I used to pay 6,000 naira. Can you imagine? No wonder the car hailing industry is projected to hit like 477 million by 2029 on top whose pocket. But then again, for those that have cars, they are also complaining. Fuel prices are going up, car maintenance. I think research has it that car owners spend between 200 to 1 million on car maintenance every year. Time to end this debate once and for all. Which do you think is more cost effective, to buy your own car or to use car hailing at the bus? Before you answer, let's take a quick look at what some of our community members have to say about this. I am tired though. Mechanics and cab have sucked my blood. I'm at the point of trekking. My sister fit farm go or join for trekking. This one said, if you go out daily, get a car. If you go out occasionally, rides are preferable. Okay, this one say, as Nigeria dey now, I'm not sure which one. My sister, even me, I'm not sure too. Walai. Okay, somebody say buying a car at the long run. Interesting, but enough about social media. Let's head into the real world and speak with people who deal with this on a daily. Come with me. This is Chioma, a 9-to-5 worker and a proud car owner.
Like basically, I spend over 50k monthly. Even on weekly, if I'm going to work, I spend like up to sometimes 20,000, 10,000 for fuel. Even both car maintenance. Even last week, I changed my 4 tires. I spent almost 200,000 to change this tire. For my mechanics, I can't even tell. It's so funny. I have 7 contacts for mechanic. Either I'm trying to meet up with the one that can, find affordable to fix my car, and it's not easy. That just basically.
And then this is me. I use ride almost every day. So each time I go to work, I spend roughly 20,000 to and fro back work. And this is island to island though, right? But then the only thing I have to do is to click book a ride. But then look at it, I don't have to worry about the traffic, causing drivers on the traffic. I don't have to worry about car maintenance. But the cost is one thing. But there are downside. Sometimes you book a ride, even the time it will take for it to come. Sometimes after waiting, they will cancel. Or the one that will come and tell you, I don't on AC. Or, team, madam, can we do offline? Jesus. But that's also another side to consider. So please, do you mind if I ask you a question? What's the highest someone has ever paid you for a single ride?
Phase 1 to phase 1, I've gotten around 15 to 16,000.
I remember during Christmas period from the airport back into the island, we are spending up 30,000, that's something thousand. We've gone outside, we've seen what everybody has to say, but one thing we do on this community is run the numbers. This chartered accountant is about to show you how. Now, I did a breakdown of what is going to cost you for different options: buying a car, taking a ride, and jumping bus. So there are some assumptions we are making here. For car, we assume that on an average you could get a decent car for 6 million naira. I am going to use the car for 7 years, right? And then for ride, we are assuming that on a daily you are going to spend like 10,000, 5,000 back and forth for the 22 working days every month. And then for bus, we assume 1,000, maybe going and coming, 500 here, 200 here, and all that. So we assumed 1,000. So let's look at it. What and what does it take to own a car? What are the expenses involved? So we are looking at, for fuel, I'm assuming that every week you fuel your car with 20,000. So for the month, 4 times in a month, you are spending 80,000. That 80,000 monthly by 12, that will give us 960,000. Okay. For maintenance, I'm assuming that every month you are spending 15k monthly on maintenance. Maybe change your oil or something. So that will give us 180k for the year. And then insurance, renewal, all those your papers and all that. Let's assume you are spending 50,000, right? And then the actual repairs, repairs, major repairs and others meaning person hit you, you hit person. Let's assume for the year you are spending 200,000 on that. Now the actual cost of the car, remember we bought this car 6 million, but we can't dump the 6 million here. So we are going to kind of depreciate it because we said that 7 years. So if we spread this 6 million for the 7 years you are going to use this car, that will give us about 857,000. Now let's look at it in total. For the year, it's going to cost us 960,000 plus 180,000 plus 50,000 plus 200,000 and 857. How much do we have? 2,000,000 247,000. So every year, if you own a car, it's assumed that you are going to be spending 2.247 million naira on your car. Let's come to ride. This is very simple. Like I said before, we are assuming your back to and fro is 5,000. It could be more, it could be less. Let me know in the comments, how much do you spend on the typical if you're going to work? Let me know. So for 22 days, that will now be in a month, you're spending 220,000. Oh my God, and people's salary is 100,000, 50,000. Hey, 220,000 naira times 12, that is 12 months, that will be 2,640,400. And then finally, if I am taking bus, that means every month I'm spending 22,000, right? By 12 months, that will be 264,000 for ride. Okay, this is what our calculation has to say based on different assumptions. On the flip side, numbers aside, there are other things to consider, like what's more important to you. Would you rather the convenience, or you want to save costs, or you're more about the soft life gang of those stress, taking consideration of the time spent waiting for drivers, time spent cursing Lagos drivers on the street, right? Those are the other things to consider. So what is it gonna be? Let's keep the conversation going. What do you think? Which one works for you? Booking a ride, buying your own car, or taking buses? Let us know in the comment section. And of course, if you have not yet by this time, kindly like this video, share with your friends. Let's have this conversation once and for all. Hit that subscription button right away.